On top of a smoky with lava and leaves.
Very good, Jova. You were waiting all day to bust that one out, weren't you?
Well,
Anyway, welcome to part 12 of
Ni no Kuni, so.
I
yeah,
forgot. What does
basically,
Ni no Kuni mean? I forget.
This game is a documentary.
Another world.
Well, actually, not anymore, Teo. Remember, Hino changed it for the sake of the Western audiences because they're the only ones who give a shit about the game.
Well, to be fair, I was asking
Ni no
about
Kuni
the
is the
literal
official
meaning.
name of Drippy's world.
To be fair, Pedro, I was literally asking what the literal meaning is. Also, it's a shame you
Another
picked...
world, yeah.
Yeah, also...
Basically, guys, this game is a metaphor for Mila Kunis' career.
Who?
But it's getting a sequel, though.
I like
well,
Ni no Kuni.
Who?
Whatever.
You don't know, Dweebs, it's because even back when on the original playthrough I tended to call these just because for vocal assonance.
Anyway, but yeah, it's a shame you picked Boogly Boo, Pedro, because it seems like there's a bunch roaming around here anyway.
Don't worry, Jova. It's not like pretty much you can pretty much win this game with any combination of familiars. There's
I
no...
get that. What I'm saying is like, well, if you want to go to spread out your variety, it sounds like you could have gotten.
Well, the only real reason to pick the duck is if you're trying to get the achievement, the golden achievement of 250 types. Basically, the collect them all achievement.
Yeah.
Guys, I do have one question.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of yokais are these?
I can't tell if you're serious or not because some of these
Honestly,
actually are derived from yokai lore.
Honestly, I thought you would say what kind of Pokemon are these.
Remember,
yokai are these.
Deji. Yokai Watch exists pretty much because Hino loved so much the concept of a familiars and its envy revolutions in this game.
Yep.
So pretty much made a literal spiritual success for his next project.
Now, to answer your question, literally speaking, some of these may actually be yokai because, again, a lot of these do derive from yokai lore.
That's common.
Hey, Pedro.
Japanese yokai are the Japanese designers' main inspiration when they're designing monsters for their stuff anyway.
Of course,
Joey,
yeah.
Did you mean literally or figuratively?
Oh.
Hold on, one at a time. Dwebs, you go.
Joey, did you mean figuratively or literally?
About what?
What you just said earlier.
Yes, Dwibs. They're actually yes. I meant literally. Yes, there are actually some of these characters derived from yokai lore.
All right, cutscene.
And plus,
jeez.
These characters would not look out of place with yokai from Yokai Watch.
Obviously.
Well, it's not the same art director, but sure. Oh, Knickers.
Hey, watch it
Hey,
out.
now's not the time to.
What's
That's not
wrong,
the
Mr.
time to
Drippy?
be looking at your porn.
The big one is on the way. I can feel it in my lantern. It's about to blow.
You can really tell?
I'm Lord of the Fairies. Of course I can tell. Come on.
So
See, there you go. That's exactly what he's saying. Volcano eruption sensing's child's play for the likes of me.
Then we have to hurry. We have to stop it.
Yeah, stop
Drippy,
it.
if I remember correctly, you were a bit reluctant to come here in the last part.
Yes.
Well, I changed my mind. Okay.
The script said so.
I'm a complicated fairy.
Yeah, Deji, here's the plan. We have to stop a volcano by placing again a boulder on top of it. Don't ask.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too out there.
We're gonna do this Golden Age Superman style by popping it with a giant cork.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, it can't be pretty much like it can't be as absurd as in the first Fleischer cartoon of Superman, where Superman literally punches a giant laser.
In Spyro 2, there's a level with a volcano which has a lid.
Yeah,
The
I
volcano
remember.
has a lid.
It's one of the last ones. The one with the satires, yeah.
Yeah.
I hated that level because of that fucking mission with Hunter, where you had to get the crystals. I never managed to get that as a kid.
Part one is fine. Part 2 can go.
Yeah.
That'll be fun for whoever's recording that for the channel.
That would be
Later on, Joe, I managed to do that, but as a kid, it was not. It's like that challenge, but you as a kid are not actually able to beat it.
Yeah.
Shiori, no offense, but I can't exactly sympathize with you that much because I'm the one doing Enter the Dragonfly, remember?
Well, it's your choice.
I've been seeing copies of that around lately.
I got it because why not?
I think I still have my original copy.
Which version do you have?
PS2.
Yeah, I got the PS2. Yeah, so we both got the worst versions. Yay!
Yay!
You know,
isn't
it's,
Enter the Dragonfly that one that caused controversy to that one kid?
Enter the Dragonfly is the game that makes Sonic 06 blush in terms of load times.
Enter
And
the
actually,
Dragonfly is
Deji, I think you're right. Yes.
also,
Yeah,
also,
it's mostly
for
good
load
consoles.
times.
also, guys, let's remember how Enter the Dragonfly had such the gracious nature to pay homage to the NES era by providing an unorthodox means to skip to nearly the end.
Yes.
They totally meant that if you flew into the portal that right way, you could beat the game.
Jeez.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Don't worry, why don't you
Good
tell
thing-
Deji the full story about it?
The only remote good thing about that game is probably the music, and even then, compared to the other Spyro, is subpart.
Wasn't it rushed?
Yeah.
You know what's
The music was
weird?
done by the same composers, though, but that was
Yeah,
the last game
Stuart
that guy
Copeland,
ever
yeah.
worked on.
Yeah, Stuart Copeland.
Stuart Copeland. I've heard that name before.
He was a drummer on the Police.
Hey, he also did he also do the Amanda Show theme song?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
I forget
There
it.
was a
Didn't,
plagiarsm controversy, but then it turned out that he produced
Alright,
that
we need
song as
another
well.
bridge on
So
this one, right?
Nope.
No.
Not
Oh.
bridge.
didn't he also do music for Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex?
No, that was someone else.
So what? Ice, maybe?
I'll look up his
Frostbite.
Yes.
I'll look up his
Look up his
discography.
Would kill the dinosaur.
There you go. We
I
freeze
say-
this.
Say.
There we freeze this. So yeah, in true. It's interesting because we actually do this quite a lot in Breath of the Wild.
So
Oh, you've gotten that game?
Yeah, I got it on launch day.
Wii U.
The Wii U version, yeah. Oh, jeez.
You know what, Deji? It's a shame you weren't around during our Falsifiers playthrough because one of the most powerful moves in that game is Ice Age.
Hold on. Knickers. If we don't stop the old boy erupting soon, we can kiss our sorry behinds goodbye.
Then let's stop it.
As isn't done, Ollie boy. If my seventh sense is to be trusted.
Oh, what about your
Knickers.
sixth sense?
3 minutes! 3 flipping minutes! My cracky. Only 3? 3 man?
So,
Three.
Mr.
In case you
Drippy-
were wondering if there wasn't a timer or not.
No. Hang on.
So
That's
we've
no
got
time at
3
all.
minutes, I take it. Hang on, that's no time at all. Are you absolutely sure?
I'm High Lord of the Fairies. Of course I am.
Right.
I look like I'm flipping messing about. 3
Yes?
minutes, I said. In 3 minutes. 3 short minutes to stop this thing erupting.
Don't worry, Mr. Drippy. We'll make it. I know we will. Come on, we have to hurry.
Alright,
Yeah, that
here we go.
angle that.
So there you go. Now you have that timer right there on the top right corner. There you go.
Hang on.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Ow!
Hang on, Pedro. I'm sorry.
And Oliver's
Hang on,
crotch
hang on.
just...
Hold on, let speak. Come on. Go ahead.
Hang on. That shot earlier of that cutscene looks like he was pissing the fire.
Exactly why I said it looks like he's messing around after all. But
Oh,
yeah.
God, so this was made by the same guys who made Ghost Rider 2, huh?
Oh, I can't wait to tackle that movie. He's scraping at the door! Scraping at the door! And believe it or not, the way I said it is a lot more subtle than how Nicolas Cage actually does it. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever seen Nicolas Cage
It's
act
Nicolas Cage,
for-
Roy. Cage being Nicolas Cage.
But that's the thing, Pedro. That may be the most cagiest he's ever acted. Yeah,
and
I know.
that's saying something.
A reminder also that the actor who played later Heimdall actually starred in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't you see? All the Marvel movies are connected. Only one problem. What was Stanley doing in Princess Diaries 2? Damn that movie. Always screwing up the Marvel canon. Why yes, I do like that review episode.
Alright.
Spirit of Vengeance.
So if we were to bring Elsa into this lava, would she be able to freeze everything, or it wouldn't
Yeah.
work?
I
Well,
wonder.
yes.
Either that, or she just sing, let him back, let him back.
Deji, a simple question. What do you get when you combine fire and ice?
Oh.
Evaporation.
We've already did
You
that.
get a surprisingly improved sequel. But yeah, anyway, Mr. Drippy, I got a question.
Yes, man.
If this is your seventh sense, then what's your sixth sense?
M. Night Shyamalan. That's
I'm
what-
sorry. I'm sorry, Ollie boy. But if I told you that, I'd have to kill you.
Let me guess, you see dead people.
Nah, that would be stupid.
What was What's
Because
the
they
plot
wanted
twist
it.
in that movie?
Don't say it! I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows it, even the people who haven't
No,
seen
I
it.
don't know it yet.
I'll text it privately to you then.
You don't know
Don't
yet.
worry.
No, I...
You don't
yes!
know yet.
I don't know yet! Wow, so let's see. From Fossil Fighters
You know
to
what? Theo,
this
don't
to...
do it. I actually want to see it as well. We're on going blind with
Your
Theo.
choice.
Then why did you ask the plot twist in the first place?
No, because since you didn't say it, like, you know what? Let's see it together.
Okay.
Anyway, gaming-wise, this timer is not really that challenging if you know what you're doing. I mean,
Is there like a cool animation that happens if you fail to do it in time?
it's a non-standard game over, kind of like
Yeah.
what South Park Saturday kind of did as a parody when you don't stop the nuke in Mr. Slave's ass.
Yeah. It's when it comes to JRPGs, you only really die through battle. I mean, any other possible scenarios of death are usually just, done for trolling.
The only
Or ju-
one where it's actually more elaborate because it counts as separate endings is Chrono Trigger, obviously.
Yeah.
Because the future refused to change.
And we refuse to change the future.
All right, we're going to
Hashtag
show off
Fake Slaves.
Lemo's. Oh,
Yours.
no. So this is Lemo's ultimate ability,
Primal
Primal Roar.
Roar. Not Primal Rage.
No, sorry.
We couldn't afford Primal Rage, we just had to go with Primal Roar instead.
We can't afford Primal Evolutions.
Yeah,
I really need to get around to completing my copy of Omega Ruby.
I know, even if we could afford it,
I'm still
people
missing.
would scream rip off.
Even though I got the National Dex achievement thing, I'm still missing Genesect de Meleta.
Oh, wait, Gensect?
Basically, I missed the events where they got distributed at GameStop.
Yeah. I missed out on quite a few of those Pokemon events, too. Now...
Whatever, I'll probably ask for the help of someone else's MBH. I mean, I just need their presence in the decks, I don't need them in my PC or something.
Meanwhile, I'm still trying to get all 100 pieces of Zygarde.
Good luck with that.
Little by little.
Jova's very persistent.
True
Are
that.
you on about Sun, Joe?
Fluffy
You're about
Raj.
the Moon, Jova?
Well, of course, Dwibs. I mean, are there any other Pokemon games where Zygarde, for some odd reason, decided to split itself into 100 pieces because stuff was going on?
They'll remake Gen 4 and
Who
do
needs that
that.
many Horcruxes?
Wait, was there a reason why Zygarde split itself?
There apparently was a reason. The reason was that Zygarde had apparently come to the island of Alola because it sensed danger incoming.
You think it'd play a major plot in the game? Especially since during that time when Sun and Moon came out, we had the
Remember,
X and Y.
it's Game Freak, Deji, the masters of teasing and never actually telling
Well,
when
it's
it
kind
comes
of
to
strange,
interesting
especially
stuff.
since you have to collect that many pieces. You'd think
Alright,
it would be a
more
main
crawling
focus.
section.
Yeah.
It's like they gave Zygarde an entire season, and he's a major player in the manga as well. So
And
I'm
yet
just
we
like, huh?
And yet we still don't have our Pokemon Z.
Well, I guess that's what the anime was for.
But yeah. Okay. Obvious teasing with Zygarde aside, again, Sun and Moon is definitely showing that they're now willing to have continuity between the Pokemon.
Alright, here we
games.
go.
We've reached the top. Look at that, man.
You're almost there.
Seems like it's going to stop the old drip clock. Let's see now. There you go.
Wait, so you were just having us go ahead of time?
But I thought you said we only had 3 minutes. I distinctly remember you saying it. Several times, in fact.
Oh, you little.
We're
Solution: throw
going
the
by
fairy off the
Drippy's
throw the
shitty
fairy off the
counting
cliff.
skills.
This is exactly why I was initially planning on having Dubs be drippy.
What? But
I guess it helped us get here quicker, huh, Mr. Drippy? Oliver, you are
Exactly, that's what I
meant.
meant.
Yeah.
But you made us think that... Never mind. I suppose at least we're here now. We'd better go and have a look at the crater.
Don't worry, Esther. We'll throw him off the cliff later.
Standing on
Yeah, that's
the
kind of the
edge
thing. That's kind of the thing
of
I
the
do.
crater.
It's like I changed the time on my
Wait,
clock
wait,
to
was
be
that Metal
Holly,
Gear
so I
Solid
wake up
5?
thinking I'm really
Punish,
late.
yeah, the song Nuclear. Punish
But I'm
it,
not.
Oliver.
Wait, why are we
Headcanon.
going back down?
What we don't know is that this is
Probably to get a treasure, I think. Because there were some forks.
Just
road.
don't let my crotch get hit by fire again, Mr. Pedro.
Let me check. Let me check real quick.
You just need to be a sage, Oliver, not a father. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think I got it. I think it's actually because I'm almost. It's because I have 2 or more of my yokais literally about to level up, and it's one of those things where basically when I'm playing an RPG and I'm literally at the end of it, right next to a boss battle, and I can see that that's like one of my party members who's literally like 10 XP away from leveling up, I immediately go back. No. Gotta get that extra XP first. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, yeah.
Yeah, I remember this dungeon quite well.
Alright. It's only one more battle and we'll be ready.
With the devil. Well,
Yes.
these familiar devil. Shrimpaler. I remember the...
Hullaballoon. Ha, get it?
Yeah.
Hullaballoon. Ha ha ha.
I remember the Italian localization of this game was really creative with translating the names.
No, like I said before, this game has one of the best localizations of a Japanese game I've ever seen.
Yeah, and there you go. Befriended. Oh, sorry, tamed.
Befriended. That sounds like. Oh no, wait, that's unfriended. Sorry, that's the name of it.
The Sky movie. The
Skype
one
movie.
The one where the...
We have a Skype movie coming?
Is
Yes.
that
No, actually-
is that one as bad as Cyberbully?
Hey! Look, to be fair, that's not the weirdest thing ever.
Hey guys,
There's
guys.
gonna be a TV
Trust
show
your-
based off of apps.
To answer your
TV
question,
show? I think you mean Oh, wait. a
To answer your
TV show.
question,
Not the
Pedro,
emoji movie,
no,
I'm talking
but it's still stupid. I mean, the very first thing committed is by the fact that our protagonist is using for the entirety of the movie a MacBook.
That reminds me, guys. This is your daily reminder that Sony Films decided, oh, you know what? That Popeye animated film, that's too risky. However, we're gonna make a movie about emojis, and we're somehow gonna convince Patrick Stewart to play the poop emoji in it.
Didn't they cancel that because Mr. Peabody and
The poop emoji that a lot of parents.
Well,
mistake
DreamWorks
for
right
being
now is at the
chocolate.
very well. Actually, DreamWorks right now is making a
whatever.
So-
Anyway, we're about to reach the top anyway. So
Yeah.
we're getting a
But
cutscene.
yeah, Digi, what are your big up-and-coming stars?
He's getting on the phone.
Wait,
Okay, I'm
I
back.
thought that was Deji who was on the phone.
Yeah, that was my
Anyway,
It's like the end of the world. Iblis?
And
like
with
the
no,
prophet
no,
once
no,
said.
the
Not
flames
Iblis,
of
no.
disaster!
Crikey, look at that boulder mod. Just like I said, it's come unstuck.
How
How-
is that balancing where...
Hello, is there a Wily Coyote who can help us
actually,
get that down?
we're going to establish that's magic right now. Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Shadar.
Of course, it was him.
Hi, I'm just here to fill out my daily quota of mayhem.
And then the boulder crushes him on.
No, it is Iblis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, he's even got the deep voice.
Moltan.
Moltan.
Lord of Lava.
All right, here we
Alright.
go.
I mean,
Alright.
needless to say, this is a fire boss, so you need ice spells.
Yeah.
Frostbite.
Ow, ow.
No fair. You had to give me time to cast the spell. There we go.
And no, Jova, in case you're wondering, I'm still pissed off that Popeye got canceled.
Everyone is, Deji,
Yeah,
especially the
everyone is
fact that
Deji.
Sony are... But here's the real kicker, Deji. Turns out the Emoji Movie is coming out when the Popeye movie would have originally come out.
I know.
That's
I'm the one
insulting.
I've been complaining about it on Twitter.
What I'm still wondering is, Twibs, how did Patrick Stewart get roped into the Emoji Movie?
Because
Money, I guess.
he wanted to be done with Professor
Because,
Xavier, so he'll do anything.
Oh, there it is. Super
Well,
charge.
yeah, he's done with Professor X, and it's not very likely he'll get to roll as Picard proper anytime soon. So
Well, I gotta say, that Emoji Movie better be a secret hidden success like,
I've seen the previews.
Pixel
It's
could
not
not
going to be.
Huh?
I'm
Pixel
just
could
saying,
not
what
be.
if the chances that it's actually good? Also,
Well,
how does a
again-
fire monster
I mean,
die in lava?
okay. To be fair.
All time.
Oh, fight over already?
Yeah, I remember Pedro grinded.
Yeah. Now to its.
And
Come on.
Yay!
This one.
Hey, Wily Coyote called.
Hey,
He asked you
guys.
to take that
Hey,
for
guys.
him.
Fucking bastard.
Guys, I guess he hit rock bottom.
Yay.
My
Yeah.
sentiments exactly.
And we
Anyway.
get a shit ton of XP.
Anyway, as I was saying, to
It's
its
a boss.
credit, everyone and their mother was expecting the Troll movie to be incredibly dumb and just poop humor filmed, but it turned out to actually be a legit movie despite everything going against it in the marketing.
plus I've heard Sing was all right.
Wait,
Yeah, from
people
what
were
I've heard as
expecting
well.
Sing to fail? That movie looked fine.
Well, the trailers looked awful, Joe.
Yeah. they
Anyway,
did.
we got its page in the Wizard Companion.
Which surprised me because the guy who directed and wrote that movie made Son of Rambo.
The smoke has stopped. I think we fixed it. Is that a good or bad film?
Good.
Nice.
You did it, Oliver. You saved Al-Mamoon.
Yay!
Thank
Oh,
you, Oliver Twist.
All in a day's
Oh,
We've
and
already
day's
made that
work.
joke.
all in a day's work for the Avatar. I mean,
Sorry.
chosen one.
Like, oh, getting ahead of yourself, man. You're nowhere really ready to face him yet. Don't you feel the power emanating from him and shit?
I was so worried he was going to steal a piece of my heart again. But he just sort of left us alone, didn't he?
Let's just, believe it or not,
There's a good reason.
there
for
will be an
that.
explanation for that. Yep.
Well, I remember the first time we went through this, I called the plot twist quite a bit before.
Anyway,
You really think all this was Shadar's work?
Maybe the fact that he was floating
he felt
around the
creative
lava.
today.
of course it was. Who else would do something so flippin' rotten? I reckon we had a lucky escape.
I had no idea. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for stealing the volcano back up, Oliver.
It's okay. That's what heroes
But
do.
you don't need to thank me, Esther.
Aww.
Of course I do. Without you, our hometown could have been destroyed. You saved the people of Al-Mamoon from disaster.
The flames of disaster.
Save our moon from disaster.
You weren't exactly standing on the sidelines, were you? Let old pure heart here take all the glory.
Love that song.
I suppose I did help a little. Thank you.
Yes, it was a much better song than Toot Toot Sonic Warrior.
As it is
Yeah.
written,
I
Oliver,
agree.
you're the hero of Al-Mamoon.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. You could do
Oh, I
anything,
don't.
but I heavily prefer Sonic Boom.
Funny
Oh,
thing is,
actually,
the song's not even called that.
Yeah, it's called You Could Do Anything.
yeah. But Toot Toot
Anyway.
Sonic Warrior is a more memorable title.
Alright, we're about to get introduced to a new mechanic.
I love it
think,
because I love cheesy Japanese theme songs and English.
Well, I don't. So.
Hey, Twibs, you do like the Japanese version of Stardust Speedway better, though, right?
Yeah, basically that circle is usually now placed at the end of every dungeon.
Not
Oh,
for nothing, guys, but
teleporting.
can we actually talk about the game? Go ahead, too.
Basically, that circle of energy is placed now at the end of pretty much every major dungeon, and it now teleports you back at the entrance. It's more for convenience, whatever.
It's basically it's a typical thing that you see in fact, that circle kind of feels like those blue circles that we've seen in 3D Zelda games since Ocarina of Time. They always appear at the end of a dungeon.
Alright, so now I forgot, we actually had to get back to Al-Mamoon.
Yes, we do, because now we're going to tell Rashad about it. And remember, before we even came here, Esther wanted to check on her father to see how he's doing.
True.
So, since nothing's really going on now, Pedro, question.
Go ahead.
Since you've been playing Breath of the Wild, do you have a good idea of where it is on the timeline?
Not yet, no.
People
As
on
of
the
right now,
FB may have found it, but it's still up in speculation, basically.
I'll have to complete the game before I get myself into the spoiler thread.
Oh, well, I was wondering if you could maybe get something from the game about it, Paris, about it going into the spoiler thread.
No, I'm sure when I finish the game, I'll have a basic idea. It's just that right now it's a bit too vague to tell.
I know, but I better not tell, especially again, because it's still in speculation, pretty much.
So guys, I hope
we're
you
here.
like this video of what the Final Fantasy VII remake is gonna play like.
Deji, are you really gonna go? Wait.
Pedro already told us the other day. Don't worry.
Seriously though, we already knew that months ago that it was gonna be action based.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But the question is how action based will it be like? Will it be something similar?
Again,
Like
probably
Kingdom
like
Hearts
50.
mixed in with versus
Nah,
13's
Joe,
old
but
gameplay.
probably like
I've-
15.
It's more like
I've said
versus
this
13
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Taylor, if you pay attention to the gameplay trailer, it looks a lot more like the gameplay that Nomura was going for in versus 13.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
It's not
it's
like
actually
versus
from
13, which
behind.
was
That's
supposed to
actually
be
kinda
60.
cool.
well that's just the frame rate though. The overall battle system
It
seems
can
very
make a
similar.
difference because due to the input.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
we'll find out.
to be fair to Pedro's credit, it is a lot more like versus 13, especially with the fact that it also has the special swap mechanic where you can swap out multiple playable
Yeah,
characters.
that's the main reason. Yeah.
Pedro, what does the G? Does the G stand for anything in this game?
Gil, I guess.
I'm sorry, the what?
You know the currency in this world is apparently something called
Oh,
G.
gold.
Oh, right.
Gold.
Okay.
Gold, right? I guess.
Generic gold leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Generic
Well, actually, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It actually has a name, Gilder.
Of
Gil-
course.
Gildas sounds like the name of some guy.
Dweebs, think about, well, you shouldn't know because it's still also in Persona, but again, the weirdest name for a currency in a JRPG is probably the one for the Shin Megami Tensei franchise because they're called Maka.
Yeah.
Well, I don't play Shimigami.
No, but it should be the
Tensei.
same in Persona
Well,
too.
technically you do, because Persona 3 and 4 are part of the
only
Shin
ever
Megami
played-
Tensei series.
I've played 4, but not 3.
It's a self-contained series, but it's still
But
technically a
again,
part of the
it
Shin
should
Megami
be-
Tensei.
Yeah, it should be still be using the Maka as currency.
And even then, aside from the school setting and the social link stuff, it's not that different from the series it was born from, honestly. It still has all the demons and all the incredibly inappropriate designs. Anyway.
Anyway,
Mr. Rashad.
you have returned. Does this mean you have completed the trials?
And
You're
tribulation.
a bit behind.
Yes, sir. And Master Solomon taught us a whole bunch of neat stuff.
I am happy for you, but this is no time for celebrations. The city is in
This
great
is your
danger.
spear
The
of
volcano is.
Oh, don't worry about that, you said ship. We sorted that out too while we were at it. Because we're awesome like that.
But how?
We multitasked.
It's a JRPG. You need to do things by the book, you know.
It's quite the story, Father. You see,
So not only did you succeed in completing the trials, you also prevented the volcano from erupting. That's quite a tale.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. How do we stop the volcano?
It would seem that your potential is even greater than I had imagined.
No, seriously, how do we stop it?
But for Shadar himself to have
By
appeared,
defeating the boss and
Pedro,
then...
he was
game
joking. You
is
almost
entering
had
next
it.
phase.
You almost
Well, if
had it,
he's
Pedro.
joking, he should be more... Well, in that case, he should get better at sarcasm.
I wasn't joking.
Exactly, see?
again, the dweebs, we literally placed a fucking boulder on top of it against all laws of
Wait.
physics.
So we're operating on Superman 4 logic.
We are.
Dwibs, I already made that joke. Dwibs.
Did you?
Dwibs.
Pay attention to the game, Dwebs, if you please.
Dwibs.
Jesus.
Dwibs, no offense.
Hai il lavoro, non fa
I
niente.
need
Arrivederci.
Check. I need more powerful spells.
Dwibs, let me put it like this.
You have proven your ability. You overcame the trials and saved the city. I have nothing more to teach you.
You know,
Unless
never mind.
banana selling is your vocation. You will learn more, Oliver, but you will learn much of it for yourself as your journey continues.
Your journey has only begun.
Yet, there is a limit to what can be learned without instruction. Very well, you must visit my fellow great sages.
And then we gotta find the 4 guardians and then play the right
And you
song so we
must
can stop the
learn
moon from
what they have
crashing
to
down,
teach you.
right?
You must learn what you
Unlearn.
learned.
Exactly, boy. Shadar is one tough cookie. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to beat him.
But where can we find the other great sages?
Elsewhere, duh.
Alicia, she once was alongside me, fell foul of Shadar, and her soul was sealed away,
So
as you know.
yeah.
But there are two more. They're out there somewhere.
Out there.
Okay, Java, we get it.
Okay, Jova, we get it. You like singing.
That's just well,
God,
somewhere,
Joe,
eh?
you want to be part of a
That's edge
Disney
phase.
movie?
I do not know their exact
the-
whereabouts. Resides in the city of Hamelin, on the
Hamelin.
continent of
Hamelin, huh? Thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir.
So basically, we need to enlist the help. Actually, no. All he'll do is hold him hostage in a mountain.
Go ahead, Shuri.
See? Never
Yeah,
mind.
You must cross the desert to the south of there.
Sorry, I was just waiting for
Cross the
this to finish.
desert to the south, huh?
No,
Is it
no,
far
okay.
away?
No, it's okay. Don't worry, Oliver. I'll show you the way.
I can show you the way.
Don't you mean I can show you the
Dwebs?
world?
What?
You were literally helping me try to stop it, but now you're doing it yourself. Come on, Dwebs, cooperate with me.
Pick your poison, Pedro. Would you rather...
We travel together for
Yeah,
a
yes,
while.
there is a permanent party member.
But are you sure?
Of course I
Is she
am.
going to be a party member, or is she going to be a...
She already is a party member, Deji.
We're all fighting for the same thing, aren't we?
True.
We do know what we're
Justice
fighting
and the
for.
American way.
Not until
And
we
you already
abandon
know
it.
how helpful having me around can be. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Deji.
posted it just says to like Superman.
Yeah, yes, Deji, until we abandon.
You
Sorry,
bet
so
I
bad.
do. But Mr. Rashad, is it alright if Esther comes with us?
Yeah, it's a JRPG,
Yay.
should be fine. I know my daughter. There is no stopping her when she sets her mind on something. I have little choice but to agree. Esther, you must make yourself useful to Oliver. You must not become a burden to him. There you go, I'm dumping my responsibility as a father.
Well,
Of
she's
course I
gotta get
won't.
laid
I'm
somehow.
The great sage's daughter.
Alrighty.
Truly you are.
Fine.
Truly, yeah.
Then it's decided. Oliver, please take care of my daughter.
Okay then. I will, sir. Oh my god, first
Aw.
base!
I was just playing
How
tag with him there
cute.
for a second.
Oh, and I'm sure you will too, Drippy.
Hey, no free sums.
Java, this is the kid. Java, this is the kid's
These are
game.
very,
Appropriate.
very underage
Pedro,
children
Pedro,
kind of
Pedro,
theory.
I'm
Pedro,
not having
Pedro,
this
Pedro,
conversation.
Pedro. This is the same company that in a kid's
You're the
game,
sensible one,
in
too.
a kid's game, had witches get burned, and in another kid's game, had a certain man-eater on the prowl for Layton, and in another kid's game, had a cabaret theater.
Yes,
Really?
but those were adult characters. You were just referring to these two underage
To
children.
get on a more safe topic, well, I'm like, again, Pedro, don't take this as a criticism, but I noticed there seems to be some sort of trend because with this family of, Rashad and his daughter Esther, we completely gloss over the mother. We don't even mention the fact that if she's dead or
Well-
not. And remember,
well,
she
considering-
technically has a soulmate, so she must be somewhere, I guess. But again, it's not even the first time level 5 something like this. Even in Pandora's Box, there was this kind of completely glossing over a mother.
Well, we know that we know the mother in the real world is still alive, so
I
it's
guess
actually
divorce.
yeah. It actually that's the most likely scenario actually. So
All
that's
right.
interesting.
Okay.
I guess we'll see you for the next part, then.
See you for part 13.
Goodbye.